Hey, what's up everybody? All right, I want to talk to absolute beginners. I want to talk to parents of child beginners and the teachers that are teaching beginners. This is really, really important. I've spent a lot of time teaching very, very young kids and absolute beginners all the way up until, adults and people that are heading into the studio, blah, 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 whatever. But I spent a lot of time in that realm, and I just had a student today. She was 8 years old, and there was something that we were working on that I want to harp on all of you guys, whether it's the teacher or the parent or the student themselves, is taking it piece by piece. And what I mean by that is, especially for your teachers, it's hard to remember what it's like to know nothing about this instrument. So that's why this can be a very, very difficult concept. So I want to move, kind of get you to try to step into the brain of somebody who doesn't know what you're talking about. I try to relate it to something that I don't know that I'm learning, like a language. So now, if we take something, as we were doing today in my lesson, happy birthday, you can take the whole thing all the way, and the problem is there's so much information all throughout the tab, the sheet music, that it's going to be almost like one word at a time. It's just like when we were all learning how to read. We're just reading the one word, saying it, reading it, saying it, reading it, saying it, and now we can kind of read a little bit ahead of what we're saying and put the sentences together. That's not happening yet. So the best way is to break it down into smaller, digestible parts. So we're just taking it measure for measure. Have that student work on that, or if you are the student, work on that until it sounds the way the song sounds, if you can. That's the goal of it. Rather than, that is not that difficult, but it will be if that's only this much of this entire song and you're just trying to get to the end. No matter how slow it is, just work on getting that part down and then moving to the next part, and then putting those two parts together. Teachers, I want you guys to try that with your younger students, and for you beginners, I want you to really try that. And really, honestly, wherever you are, the reason that I bring that up is because that's what I do when I'm learning anything really. Is to kind of break it down into chunks until you're able to play and read. You're kind of reading a little bit ahead of where you're playing and moving along with it. But right now, reading this tablature and getting into it, if you're just starting, it's like a new language, and you're not going to be able to read that quickly and that fluently. So just something that I wanted to bring up, guys. Enjoy your day.